Hello, everybody. My name is Martha Alter Hines. So I'm back to read for you part 3 of Gaia Speaks. And so I'm going through and just reading the book for you in different sections. But as I've said in the other videos, you can jump into this book, the actual literal physical book, and these videos anywhere you want. All of these books that I channel, really, I feel them as like oracle cards, sort of, or, like a crystal or a prism, a fractal. That's the word, fractal, where anywhere you feel called to open one of the books could be precisely what you need, right? And so if you're called right here to start in this moment with these videos, welcome. And if you want to go back to the first video and start from there, great. Or the second one, great. Or the next one, great. So yeah, so in this video, this is part 3, and I'm starting on page 18 where we left off in the last video. And this section is called You Are a Divine Goddess and a God. You Are Love. Which is kind of perfect given what came through in my praying this morning, which I shared in a video earlier today. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing how that happens. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. You are a divine goddess and a god. You are love. So first and foremost, I want you to take a deep breath. And just to be clear, in case this is your first introduction to this book, this is Gaia Speak. So I was channeling Gaia, an energy of Gaia. Okay. So first and foremost, I want you to take a deep breath and slow way down. I want you to close your eyes, take your hands, place them on your heart or on your hips, and remember something key. You are a goddess. You are a god. You are in your actual ultimate form, before nothingness. You are an incredibly, exquisitely beautiful creature of the cosmos. Before and after, while you are in physical form on this planet, you are so incredibly perfect and beautiful, we can hardly name you. You come from the stars, you dance with the planets, you are the planets, you are all creatures that exist in all dimensions, you are magic, you are beauty. You are so far beyond what most of what you experience in your day-to-day earth realm existence. I want you to remember this. I am looking you straight in the eyes. I have my hands on your hips and I am reminding you. Feel your body. Feel your strength. Feel your beauty that transcends literally everything. You are rainbows. You are stardust. You are aliveness bursting into flames. You are incredible. And so know this, remember this, and relax so deeply. Relax. It is all okay. In knowing this, you can remember that you are perfect. You are safe. You can not only relax physically, you can also relax energetically. In this knowing, you can allow all of your whole being to come fully present into your body. You can allow all of you to fill every cavity of your body, every part of your cells. Take another deep breath and do this over and over and over again. Notice that there might be parts of your body filling back up. Notice that there might be rivers of yourself and your spirit and your knowing and your being that are coming back online. There might be pockets of empty space or cringing or fear that are relaxing, that are filling, that are suddenly smiling, that are allowing and remembering that you love them. This is so beautiful. This is it. Remember that you are actually exquisite love. Take a deep, deep, deep breath. And I am crying again as I watch you remembering this and allowing your body to remember this. You are love. Every part of you is love. Any word or deed that might have occurred in this lifetime or in other lifetimes or existences on or off this planet that have been anything other than love are not real. You are love. Repeat this. Let this reverberate in you. You are love. Love is filling you now. Love is all that you are. Let go. Let love completely fill you back up. Remember this knowing. Gods, goddesses, exquisite creatures of the cosmos, you are beings of pure love. It is so. Okay. And this section is called Start with the Sun, our mentor and guide and friend. Beautiful. Another deep, deep sigh, a big breath in and out. And so, beautiful God, goddess, who is love, I want to remind you of a dear and important ancient friend and mentor to us all, the sun. In all times and places and spaces, our sun and the many other creatures of the dark who light things up are beautiful, exquisite friends throughout the cosmos. On this planet, in this time, our sun is an amazing ally. He holds such incredible wisdom, beauty, reminders, and is a conduit for much, much healing for each of us. As you know, we are literally in a symbiotic physical relationship with him. However, this relationship is so much more than just the physical life-giving and life-sustaining properties of the sun toward us. The sun is a beautiful creature of our cosmos, of our sky. He is dancing with our moon, with all of this solar system and so far beyond. He resonates with many friends in many dimensions and infinite other realities and existences. He is a great ancient teacher. Right now, one simple teaching I want to remind you of is that the sun is literally made of light. The sun is a reminder of light. Light is not the only source of goodness, of course. There is much deep goodness and greatness that comes in the dark. However, the light of the sun is magic. The light of the sun transmutes stuck darkness and stagnant energies and is an ally to us in manifesting the openness and life-giving breath and movement in our bodies and between our cells that we are needing to be fully open and alive in our lives on this planet. So on a very practical level, I want to recommend and remind you to create and cultivate a dynamic and beautiful and ongoing relationship with this sun, a teacher and friend and healer and mentor to us all. You can cultivate this relationship in whatever ways feel exactly right to you in any given moment. First and foremost, an easy way to breathe into a relationship with the sun is simply to stand or sit or lie outside in the sunlight for even 1 minute per day and to close your eyes, face the sun directly, smile up at him, and take a deep breath. Allow him to fill your eyes, fill your face, fill your body, fill up each one of your cells, and just ask him what lesson or message he has for you. His answers might come in the form of movement. You might feel the need or desire to move your body in rhythm with his breath and his light. Your answers might come in the form of a warm sense of being filled and or caressed, a sense of simply being loved. Your answers from the sun might come in the form of actual knowledge, wisdom, answers in your body, in your mind, in your ears, in your vision. Your answer from the sun might come in a feeling of peace, of knowing and remembering a sense of all that is, and that there is so much more in this moment or this day on this planet and the planet where you stand. Play with this. Let it ride with you. Let the sun be your guide for a minute, for a day, for a week. Just see where that takes you. And furthermore, this is true with all beings of our quote unquote sky. You can cultivate and dance in relationship with our moon, with each of our planets, with the cosmos itself, with any and all beings in any and all parts of quote unquote outer space, and in each and every dimension. Remember that there actually is no time or space, and each of these beings have a literal frequency and resonance and sound and physical, actual reverberations that reach this planet and therefore literally are moving through you and through each of your cells in every single minute. Remember that this planet is incredibly tiny compared to the vastness of all of existence. We are sitting in a literal soup of the cosmos and of cosmic existence. We are washed through by all of these waves, by all of these frequencies, by all of these resonant ways of being in every single nanosecond, whether we realize it or not. This is not woo-woo. This is just factually true. So be with that. See where that takes you. See where your soul needs and wants to go with the frequencies and the medicines and the songs and the knowings of all aspects of the cosmos that we sit in while we are on this tiny, beautiful being that is our planet at this moment. You are surrounded by gifts of all of these beings all the time. Take a deep, deep breath and simply remember. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to read one more part. So this part is called Dance, Sing, Be. Allow your cells to dance too. So, lovely. So just as we mentioned in relation to our sun and its gift of relationship to us, another key to remembering and opening to all of your life force and all of who you are is in moving your body, literally. This is so key. This is not a cliche recommendation to get 30 to 45 minutes of exercise, a minimum of 4 days per week. This is us asking you to take yet another deep breath and remember this. As we said earlier, all of existence is in constant flowing motion. Remember, in cosmic reality, therefore all of reality, there is no stop and no go. There is only movement. There is only constant ebb and flow, constant in-breath and out-breath. There may be momentary pauses, still points, quiet moments, but then there is again movement, motion, to and fro. The same goes with our bodies. It is key for you to keep in touch with the constant needs and for movement and motion and ebb and flow of your body. It is key that you move every day, all day, with the ebbs and flows and needs of your energies and your bodies and your actual cells. As you become more and more attuned to yourselves, you will actually start to notice and feel and see the ebbs and flows of movement and of life on a cellular level. You will start to notice that there is a constant dance of movement between and within literally everything that is allowed to have that flow. That flow is the constant reminder, the constant happiness of life, the life force of joy within every single thing. When we move and know and come from the motion, the dancing, the swaying within ourselves, within ourselves, within our souls, within our bodies, we suddenly become alive. This is very different than a mandate to go to the gym and work out hard to a loud song or a regimen that has been laid out in cookie cutter style for us for us or by us. This is definitely not a routine with a goal of losing pounds or shedding the cookies from last night. This is taking a deep breath and getting very still, so still that you feel the actual light spark inside your cells, inside your pelvis, inside your heart, inside your soul, inside any and every part of you that is alive. And this is you feeling that spark suddenly and connecting to it and moving with it one sway, two sways, back and forth, around and side to side. This is you dancing to the beat of the drum inside of you, then without you, because you suddenly notice that a beat outside of you matches or accentuates exactly the beat inside of you. This is you getting so still and connecting with that spark and then allowing the movement inside of you to move your muscles, to move your head, to move your body, until it crescendos and you are dancing your own ecstatic, life-giving dance that then grows a song that makes tears start to flow out of you, and where you suddenly remember the songs and knowings of 10,000 lifetimes ago, when you could hear and feel the beat of my drum, the beat of your drum, and the beats of the drums of all of the ancient mothers and fathers in all of existence. And we were beating and drumming and chanting and knowing together all at once. And it was so, so beautiful. And right here, right now, this is it. This is exactly what I have called you all here to remember. Do you remember me now? Do you remember this? Do you remember what it is to be like this inside yourself? Do you remember what it is to remember and see and know through and from inside your cells, from every walk of every existence that you and I are? Do you remember what it was and is like for us to beat in rhythm with each other and to hear each other and the deepest, most ancient knowings of all lands, all times, all spaces, all at once? And all of this simply by being still. And all of this simply by taking a deep, deep, deep breath and dropping down deep until you feel that one silent spark. And all of this by allowing that spark to ignite inside of you. And all of this by allowing the ignited spark to move in you and for you, to move in rhythm to it. And this is it. This is the key. This is home. This is our home together. This is why we are here. Welcome home. Thank you. Okay. Next time we're going to move on to let love flow and divine sexuality. Yeah, those are big topics. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, let me know how that feels. And that's I would say, two practical things that come up in those sections. So the being in relationship with the sun, if you feel called to actually do that practice that the book is describing, of even spending a minute every day, going into the sunlight if there is sunlight, or as best as you can get, and letting this sunlight fill your eyes and heart and body and being, and just being with the sun and feeling what comes alive in your body and yourself, and feeling if there's a message there, some really connecting with the being that is the sun. If you would do that and you would like to share anything that comes alive, I would love to hear that here. It would be amazing for us to share that with each other. And then the other part was really about the motion, the movement, right? Letting the life force of ourselves itself inform our motion, and really listening to that wisdom of our bodies and how it needs to move and dance, and as opposed to having a sort of more external shoulds on us about certain exercise routine. Not saying that that's bad. It's not what the book is trying to say. But maybe giving ourselves a chance to, if we don't do it already, to really drop in and feel that rhythm of our own being and our own life force that has this incredible wisdom about the motion of itself, and how our bodies want to move, dance, be moved by that in that way, and the medicine that's in that listening. I would love to hear anything that comes alive for you with that too. All right. Thank you so much. I'll be back for part 4 soon. See you soon.